Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On today's episode of General Hospital, Cody lashes out, Heather makes an ominous promise, Sunny and Holly strike a pact, and Anna seeks aid from Jason. A happy Heather surprises Laura in the hospital by announcing her freedom. Alexis enters as Elizabeth takes Stephen away. Liz questions her brother about taking Heather to Sedona with him. Steve understands that his mother needs to be away from the people she has damaged. Dante walks off the elevator as Heather informs Laura and Alexis that she is leaving Port Charles permanently. Laura and Alexis do their best to hide their smiles and act empathetic. Heather wants to make a request before Laura goes. Anna storms into Brennan's office, pleading for Valentine and Charlotte's whereabouts. He reminds her that Charlotte would be by her mother's side right now if Anna hadn't tipped off Valentine. Anna felt she was doing the right thing for Charlotte. Brennan casually mentions her shooting the girl and says he has no information for her. She reveals that Lulu's family is unaware she is the reason Charlotte is not present. She needs to set things right. Brennan honestly wishes her well with it. Anna vows to find out what he's keeping from her. Charlotte's absence is her responsibility, but what happens next is his. Nina cautions Drew in her office that his constituents believe he is out of touch and nothing more than a wealthy playboy divorcee. She pulls off his suit jacket and gives him a flannel shirt. People should see more Drew Kane and less Drew Quartermaine. She knows just where he may blend with the common population. When Holly meets Sunny at Pozzolo's, she is surprised to see Jason there. She assumed their bargain would be between the two of them. Sunny claims Jason's involvement is a deal-breaker because she wasn't completely honest about the jewels before. When he says that Sidwell is on his way to Port Charles, Holly readily agrees to the new arrangement. Sunny requests a 5% increase in his cut and wants to keep the jewels. Holly accepts, but reserves one diamond for herself since trust is a two-way street. After she leaves, Sunny gives Jason the bag of jewels and heads to the hospital. From behind his desk, Sunny forcefully points at Holly, who is sitting across from him. In the stables, Sasha hesitantly tells Cody that they will never be together. "Your Uncle Robert is my father." Cody refuses to believe it, claiming Holly is a con artist. Sasha presents him the DNA test results. "It is true, Cody. We are first cousins." Cody's eyes tear up as he struggles to accept their new reality. Aside from the exam, he knows it's true because he's spent his entire life pursuing things he couldn't have. Of course, when he finally discovers the best thing in his life, he cannot keep it. Sasha claims they can still be friends. "I don't want to be friends," he exclaims. He has no idea where his life is heading because, for the past few months, he believed she was his future. He storms out. Laura secretly phones Kevin at the hospital and informs him that Heather wishes to meet Ace before leaving for Arizona. Laura can't be there, so she asks him to supervise the visit. Steve drives her to the townhouse, where Heather talks to Ace while he plays with a toy airplane. Steve thanked Kevin for allowing Heather to see the boy. Kevin states that he and Laura do not want Heather to feel like she has unfinished business there. Heather says a sad goodbye to her grandchild and murmurs, "I'll be back." Anna arrives to Pozzolo's and asks Jason to assist her in finding Charlotte. He summons Spinelli, who discovers Anna's suspicion that Brennan is assisting in keeping Valentine and Charlotte hidden. She needs the Jackal's help to track them down, off the books. He agrees to help. Anna felt she could rely on him since Jason trusts him with his life, and she trusted Jason with her own. Jason gives her a pensive look. A bag of diamonds lays on the table nearby. Sunny arrives to the hospital to support Dante, while Alexis informs Laura that Rick has gotten Heather freed. Elizabeth emerges to inform them that Sam has recovered from surgery and is now resting comfortably. At the stables, a concerned Sasha leaves a note for Mac. Holly arrives to face Sasha's fury. "You're dead to me." Sasha spat at her mother. Cody slumps into the Brown Dog bar and downs shots of tequila. Nina enters with a flannel-clad Drew. A fellow Navy SEAL welcomes Drew and invites him to join them in a booth. The bartender informs Cody that Drew appears to be a wonderful man. Cody slams another shot, recalling Sasha informing him about Drew's relationship with Nina and kiss with Willow. He stumbles to Drew's booth and aggressively requests a word. Drew stands up and advises Cody get some fresh air. Instead, Cody hits him and refers to him as a pompous bastard. He shouts for everyone to hear that Drew has been making out with his nephew's bride while banging her mother. Nina gasps in terror. Sam getting Lucas to perform her operation was like pouring salt into a wounded wound. Lucas' homecoming has left him feeling guilty over his sister's death at the hands of his own knife. Of course, Cyrus is suspected of playing a role in Sam's death, and General Hospital's own Angel of Death emerged unexpectedly on Friday's episode while the surgeries were taking place. Holly finally informed Robert the truth about Sasha, and I must admit he was much more composed than I had imagined. On the other side, Anna stated that this was the lowest thing she had ever done and encouraged her to leave town so that she could stop hurting Robert and Sasha. Holly got a pot meat kettle shot in there, pointing out that the double agent kept Robin away from Robert. Anna instantly responded, claiming that Robin was 5 when they met, not 20-something. In addition, she has always lied to Sasha about her father. Maxie made an excellent point with Sasha. Why would Holly lie about this? What kind of angle could she be playing? Robert's recollection to when he and Holly were much younger piqued my interest. They were discussing immigration concerns and the requirement to stay married for 2 years or until a baby was born. A hint, perhaps? Is Holly perhaps lying? The question remains, why would she lie? She seems desperate to persuade Cody to leave the county for a con career. Unfortunately, the DNA tests were returned at the end of the week. As Maury Povich would say, Robert, you are the father of Sasha. Why General Hospital decided to end Sasha and Cody as a romance makes no sense to me, given how popular they have become with the audience. Sasha and Cody have been the show's brightest and most upbeat characters in recent months. The new writing staff is cleaning the home, as there will be a lot of character exits this week and next. Violet started the week by saying farewell to Brooklyn, Chase, and Tracy. No, I was not crying, you were. Violet's leaving was unexpectedly upsetting. As I mentioned in last week's piece, I hope she visits frequently. Tracy's gift of her mother's tea set to Violet and Brooklyn, with the caveat that she was never allowed to touch it, was a pleasant parting. Even Yuri will miss Violet. Marshall was the next to head out on a 4-month tour with Wynton Marsalis and his band. Will he come back? Have we seen the last of Marshall? Honestly, I don't think many fans will miss Marshall as much as his on-screen family will. Marshall's farewell also served as a public announcement to the Ashfords that Heather Weber was going free. General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, October 28th to November 8th, state that Heather Weber will inform Laura Collins of her desire to leave Port Charles with Stephen Weber, so Laura will be thrilled if Heather follows through on it. The week of October 28th to November 1st will also feature Anna Devane's efforts to locate Valentine Cassadine and get the ball rolling on Charlotte Cassadine's return. That is why Anna will once again pester Jack Brennan, hoping he will provide any information he may be hiding concerning Valentine's whereabouts. Sonny Corinthos will play hardball with Jason Morgan's help. Holly Sutton won't know what hit her when Sonny abruptly adjusts the conditions of their intended agreement. Over with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, she'll most likely announce her new paternity revelations to Cody Bell, leaving him stunned that they're first cousins. Cody will lose his temper at Sasha's updates, but he will calm down once he opens up to Maxie Jones later. Cody will eventually make a deal, so may he accept Holly's bogus offer after all? Cody may play a cruel trap on Holly, or he may simply conclude that if he cannot be romantically involved with Sasha, he does not care enough to be a better person. However, Cody may ultimately decide to accept Tracy Quartermain's loan for Serenity. Tracy plans to join forces with Ned once he gains an advantage. Ned and Tracy will be brainstorming, so expect tremendous trouble. Ned is aware that Drew Quartermain kissed Willow Corinthos, therefore Elaine the PI may provide proof of cheating sooner or later. Ned appears to be planning to use blackmail to turn Drew into his puppet. A surprised Michael Corinthos will strategize, which might be in response to Drew unexpectedly throwing his full support behind Ned to lead ELQ. Drew will reassure someone later, so he may attempt to persuade Willow that things will be all right. Willow will eventually make a decision that will seal her destiny, so will she choose to tell Michael the truth or make matters worse by hooking up with Drew? Back with Sasha, she will unintentionally say something inappropriate. Could Sasha unwittingly raise Michael's suspicions, setting the wheels in motion? Regardless, the true drama will take place on GH, where Alexis Davis will find herself freaking out. Sam McCall's surgery outcome will elicit some painful emotions, therefore she is certain to suffer a medical setback. Dante Falconeri will confide in Sunny as he works through this nightmare. Rocco Falconeri will also experience a strong sense of shame because he worked so hard to obtain a liver donor for Lulu Spencer. Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis will play the blame game. Christina and Molly will inevitably lash out at one another because their conflict prevented them from visiting Sam prior to her treatment. It appears like Molly and Christina will never have another chance to speak with Sam. All clues point to a deadly exit, leaving Sam's loved ones devastated. Next, Maxie and Damian Spinelli will face a familial crisis. Spinelli and Maxie will have to deal with some parental issues as a team, which could include James West discussing Drew and Willow's kiss again. Maxie and Spinelli might teach James the value of minding his own business and not spreading scandalous information around town, even if it's true. The week of November 4th to 8th will see additional Sam-related consequences. Sam's harrowing ordeal will shock many individuals across the canvas, particularly Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermain. Funeral arrangements may need to be made shortly, but Sam's loved ones will find it difficult to accept that his life has to end this way. Lulu will survive and reappear in the future as a recast, but Sam's death will sting for the rest of her life. Finally, it appears that Jens Sidwell will begin his spiteful chapter in Port Charles. Holly, Sunny, Jason, Anna, and Lucky Spencer could be drawn into some mayhem, as could the people they care about. According to General Hospital spoilers, the following 2 weeks will be full with surprises, so we'll keep you updated on everything. According to General Hospital teasers, Lulu Spencer's dangerous surgery has been discussed extensively in recent episodes. Lulu's treatment does not have the best chances, but Isaiah Gannon is trying to perform a miracle and successfully complete this liver transplant. Sam McCall's end of all this is regarded as the easiest portion, but trouble is developing. The GH writers had already set everything up by having Sam sign a waiver, allowing Lucas Jones to operate on his own half-sister. It feels like Lucas is being backed into a guilt-ridden corner, where he will have to deal with the upcoming issues. Lucas is a talented surgeon, but even he cannot control when things go wrong in the operating room or during post-operative recovery. Alexis Davis will continue to wait for news on Sam's operation from October 28th to November 1st. The more Alexis waits for developments, the more concerned she may grow. Alexis will eventually panic when she receives some frightening news. We'll see Alexis cope with some warning signs when it comes to Sam, so Lucas may have a difficult confession to make. Lucas may admit that there was an unanticipated problem. Something may have gone wrong when Sam was on the operation table and spun out of control. However, there may be some issues with waking Sam up from anesthesia or something similar. Whatever the situation, Alexis will eventually panic due to what she hears. Sam was meant to be a hero and return home to her family, but that is not how things would work out. The way Cyrus Renaud has been hanging about the hospital is concerning, especially given the powered-down ventilator episode, which he may have been involved for. Cyrus may have played a role in Sam's unfortunate end, as there has been speculation that he sabotaged Sam's 4-bag. Regardless, Sam's time on GH will conclude with a devastating blow to her family and friends. According to General Hospital spoilers, Alexis will have to figure out what happens next, so we'll have more predictions about the mayhem. According to the latest General Hospital spoilers for Monday, October 28th, Sasha Gilmore Corbin appears to be preparing to reveal that Robert Scorpio is her father, making Cody Bell her first cousin. Although Sasha will put an end to their romance in favor of friendship, Cody will be upset and unable to accept the news. Sasha and Cody may wind up venting their frustrations on each other, even if they don't mean it. Because Anna Devane is seeking to find Valentine Cassadine and bring Charlotte Cassadine home, she will interrupt Jack Brennan at work and press him to reveal Valentine's location. Next, Drew Quartermaine will meet with Nina Reeves, who will admit to a major problem that could jeopardize his campaign. Nina may have to assist Drew in extinguishing a fire and repairing some damage. Unfortunately, another dilemma is on the horizon as a result of Ned Quartermaine's private investigator and the possibility that Elaine will establish he is linked with Michael Corinthos' wife, Willow Corinthos. Other GH spoilers suggest Jason Morgan and Damian Spinelli will work together. Spinelli may help Jason figure out where Jen Sidwell is now that he's in the United States. Sidwell was last seen in Miami, but he is on the move and fast. Spinelli might discover how far Sidwell has progressed and how long Sonny Corinthos has to handle the stolen diamonds. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.